here. Tell me, Alfredo, how old are you?
Well, I was 85 in October, last October, so I'm working 86.
86 years old?
Not yet.
Not yet.
85.
Yeah. So you've been coming here to Anytime Fitness for how long?
No, actually, I started out working out about when I was 49 years old.
When you're 49.
1982, exactly.
1982.
Yeah.
What were you like before 1982?
I was, at that time, I was still working American Motors.
Oh yeah.
So, but I joined a club. There used to be a club between Racine and Kenosha called Big Tennis. That's years ago.
Yeah.
You had to sign up. You had to for 6 months membership. You had to pay for it.
Yeah.
So, but that was a nice club because they had not just they had the workout room for the weights, and then they had another room for aerobics and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they had a whirlpool.
Oh.
They had a little sauna.
So they had
They
everything.
just had everything.
So what made you decide to join the gym? What were you like before? What were you like before?
Well,
you joined the
actually,
gym?
when I was much younger, 21, I wasn't even 22 yet. I came in this country was after December 1954. In 1956, I was drafted in the military,
Uh-huh.
in the army, and I got shipped to Germany. And in Germany, I met another guy, and but he was from Puerto Rico, and he introduced me about working out.
Yeah.
So I started working out with him, and basically, I've been working out all my life.
Yeah.
And that's I liked it. I liked the way it felt. I feel good. And at one time, my wife, my first wife, she joined with me. But she only last 6 months. She just couldn't cut it. She was trying to. She said, "There's too many young people that they die." I said, "Well, don't think about the young culture. There's a lot of younger people, but it's also older people. Think about yourself.
Yeah.
It makes you feel."
Yeah.
But she never did, so she quit. But I kept on going.
Did you ever have that in your head, worrying about other people?
Not really.
Not
Really.
really.
When I joined, I was, like I say, it was 1982, and at that time, believe it or not, I was a smoker then.
Oh.
Then, I remember it was Thanksgiving 1982, and we were sitting at the dinner. I had, 4 children at that time. We were already in, and we were talking about the New Year resolution and stuff. And my son asked me, "Well, Dad, what are you going to do for the New Year resolution? What is your resolution?" I say, Mike, I joined the club, and I feel good. I like to work out. I said, but, sometimes I feel like I'm running out of breath before I run out of strength. So I said, but the first thing I'm going to do in the first year, I'm going to quit smoking. And he looked at me, and he said, "Why wait until the first year? Why don't you quit now?" I look at him and say, "Mike, you're right. I had half a pack of cigarettes on one side. I throw that away, and that's the last time I smoke."
Oh wow.
And believe it or not, I was a smoker. I wasn't used to smoke a carton a week.
A carton a week?
Yeah.
Wow.
A little over a pack a day.
Yeah.
So,
I once was like that too. I used to smoke a pack a day too.
well,
So high five to you and me. High five. Boom.
well, anyway, people used to say, well, especially my co-workers, "Yeah, you're not going to stay. You're not going to stay like that because you have your wife that smokes." But both of my smoked. So you're going to be exposed to the smoke, and then also the co-workers, anytime that you have a lunch, in the lunchroom, there are people smoking around you. And I tell these people, say, "Well, other people can do whatever they want." Myself, I say, I don't think that a little cigarette should take the best out of me. I said, I'll make the decision, not the cigarette, you know. So I said, that's, and I never bothered me. And I was married twice. Matter of fact, the second wife, I was married with her 35 years. We were living up north, and she didn't want to stay up north, and I kind of disagree about where we were supposed to be living. And then she moved back to Kenosha, and I stayed up north by myself for the last 10 years. And like I said, second-hand smoking, they say it affects you, you know, but somehow never expect me. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think it was second.
Yeah.
So, and I've been working ever since.
Yeah.
Now, to me, it's a way of life.
Yeah.
You know, and I enjoy it. It feels good, you know. But I always believe that working out is not just coming into a gym and start getting built up, you know. But to be healthy, you have to, you know, you have to combine your workout and your lifestyle. Because otherwise, one works against the other one. You know.
Yeah.
I never enjoy going to a fast food restaurant. Never do.
No.
I just don't like it.
That makes
Don't
me
eat
sick
any
now.
junk. So, not much now, but when I was up north by myself for 10 years, my life was very, very simple, you know, because I live 25 miles. You know, I live in what a little town called White Lake, but I was isolated. I had my own land and my own house there. And at that time, I joined an athletic club, you know, and again, I had to pay for it at that time. But I didn't bother me. But my routine was the same, it's about the same as here, you know. Around 8 o'clock, I would drive to town, which was 25 miles from where I live, you know, go to the gym. When I get out of the gym, if I need to shop at the grocery store, I would stop and go to the grocery store. But I could never stop at fast food restaurant because they usually open around 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But at 11 o'clock, I was home already, I guess. So I used to make my own lunch.
Make your own stuff.
And,
So why do you work out?
Huh?
Why do you work out?
I don't know. I like to work out.
You like to work out.
Yeah, I mean, people say, well, sometimes I feel real bad. People might think that maybe, you know, I try to show off. I try to get my kids to get into it, and they just they don't want to do it. You know, they're talking about, but I don't know. So I guess I didn't give them enough incentive because I'm not doing it now. But I still work out, and I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. You do it to feel good. To
It
stay
makes me
healthy.
feel when I get out of here, I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't work out, especially in the morning, because I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day, no matter what time I go to bed at night, 6 o'clock I'm out. I have a little dog. He's about a year old, and I have to put my clothes on because he has to go to the bathroom. So it's a routine. I got him in a routine just like that. Then I do my thing, then I take care of my dog, and once everything is settled down, then I drop to it. I mean, from where I live to Rias, I don't know, it's about 8 miles, 10 miles. I live down here. I live in, you know, in a pleasant prairie. When I moved down from to here, it wasn't my choice to move down here. But my house burned down. You know, my house burned down last year in November. Not this past year, almost 2 years ago now. Come November, it'll be 2 years. You know, and being isolated, that but the house started burning out. I called the police and everything. By the time the police came and then called the fire department, it was volunteer fire department. By the time they brought all the equipment to the house was already gone. And not just I made it out of the house alive because it happened around 5 o'clock in the morning. But at that time I had a small pet, you know, female dog. Ellie Mae, and she didn't have to make it out. She suffered it. I was lucky to make it out. So, from then on, I had to find a different place to live. My son, his father, at that time, actually, he was what was the name? No, he was in Sparta. He was in, I don't know, a little town up in North anyway. You know, him and his girlfriend, they come and got me, and I stayed with them.
Oh, that's nice of
About
them.
6 weeks.
Okay.
And after 6 weeks, I said, well, I gotta find a different place. Wow. I said, well, Kenosha, and that's, I worked there for 35 years, so I know Kenosha. I came down here, then I found out that Kenosha and Pleasant Prairie is split. I didn't even know there was split. I had four kids, actually five, the one I adopted, on 85th Street, that's long story.
Long story.
A long story.
Well, I remember meeting you after that happened. You came to this gym, and you were telling me about, why you work out and why you like coming here, and it's just staying alive or living.
Well, kind of working out, I meet people, like you young people, and being among young people make me feel young,
Well, Alfredo, I love seeing you. I love seeing you. You're always a fun person to
I
talk
say
to.
I feel great. And like I say, my son especially the son up north, ask me all the time, why didn't you find yourself somebody to live with you, Dad? She said, you got the space, you got the money. And I tell him, John, I have a little doggy now. I said, it took me 3 months to find the little dog. I had to always go to Racine to get it,
Well, you got a dog.
I got a dog, but I had to go to Racine. But the lady here, Christine, she found out from some friends that there was a dog in Racine available.
Oh, good.
So I
And
said,
then you
well,
got your dog.
I said, I don't know nothing about Racine. I said,
Hey, you know what? I got my cat from Luna Racing, so
oh, anyway,
they're
she
really nice there.
She said to me, she said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll come and pick you up. I know where it is.
Yeah.
So she brought me to Racine. And got this little dog, and my father he was only 3 months old, 4 months old, whatever. And I asked the lady, I said, this little puppy, you got a name? He said, well, I named him Goldie. And I went back home after I paid the lady. I said to myself, Goldie, that's for the girl. Girl dog. He's a boy. So I named him Sammy.
Sammy.
So
That's a good name for a dog.
So he's Sammy now.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you have Sammy.
Oh.
And I'm glad you have us here.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you would like to say to someone that might feel like they're not coming to the gym because they're concerned about what other people think or how they feel?
Well, like I said, the people that have a lifestyle, maybe not too many people can have my lifestyle.
No.
See, I'm a lifestyle that I'm going back 25 years. Matter of fact, when I was entrepreneur for so many years, I fell behind all this technology. I didn't know nothing about the technology. So when I came down here, technology was all new for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To this day, I'm still puzzled that everybody has to have it. Everything is done on a stupid little box thing. I like communicating with people. To me, actually, the young people, including you lose a lot through the year because now everything is done, even romance between a girl and a boy, it's no longer there. Everything is text.
You're not wrong.
It has to be. My days was when you communicate. You take a girl, you take her out for dinner or whatever. Whatever you go to the movie. But if you're a little bit separated, then you communicate, talking on the phone, or write a letter to each other. You look forward to something. To me, it seems like it's no longer there. That's what the technology. What is good for it, except it makes you people lazy because they don't do nothing because their fingers are working real good.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I mean, that's nothing. My son, he's the world of all. He's got a computer, personal thing there. He pays I think he paid $1,500, $1,700, you know. It's got his life in it, you know. I mean, the whole life. He doesn't have to do nothing. Everything is on the computer. You know. He doesn't have to worry about the bank, go to the bank or make a deposit, get a withdraw, nothing. Everything is on there. So I tell him, I say, what is your life except that little thing that, you know, you rely on that. It's like a robot. I said, you survive being a robot because everything is, you don't think of, you don't have to do nothing except, you know, you have to have enough knowledge to use the computer there. And he said, well, Dad, you're supposed to get that too, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you find yourself a girl. I said, John, it took me 3 months to find a dog. How the hell am I going to find a girl? And so that's where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I got girlfriends like you, but that, you know, nothing to be really intimate with. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's where you're at.
Okay.
Any words of wisdom?
No.
No? All right. Give me a high five. You're amazing, Alfredo.
Thank you. You are too.